To log into Scratch, you'll go to your teacher's coding links, the same place that you log into CodeSpark and code.org. To log into Scratch, you'll click on the cat and then click on the blue letters that say Scratch, and this will log you into Scratch. When I get to this screen, if I see that it says sign in, I need to continue to sign in. I click on it. And if I save my username and my password, that should just show up there, and I can click sign in. And when I see my username right there, that means that I am signed into Scratch. I always want to make sure that I see my username. Today you're going to do your first assignment, so you need to make sure that your Scratch tab is open and your coding links page is open, because we're going to open up a new slide called First Assignment. I click on that, click on the first assignment. So I want this tab open and this open, because this slide is going to walk me through the project, walk me through what I need to do. So it says, first assignment, number 1, start a new file, name the file 1. So to do that, I simply go to Create. Now Scratch works nicely if you view it through a full screen. I can go over to here, hit the 3 dots, and hit this button here to make it full screen, or I can hit the full screen button on my Chromebook. It is the one that looks like a rectangle with 2 little triangle things in the corner. If I hit that, I can toggle between full screen and not full screen. So full screen allows me to see everything. I can go up here and change the title of my Scratch project to 1. This slide also tells me to follow the Getting Started tutorial, which makes a character move and say something, the Add a Backdrop tutorial, and the Add a Sprite tutorial. Here's what those pictures look like, and I'll show you how to get to the tutorial right now. So here, to go to the tutorials, I click on Tutorials, and here's my Getting Started tutorial, my Add Sprite tutorial, and my Add Backdrop tutorial. I want to do the Getting Started tutorial first, so I click on that. And there's a little video that I can watch that I'm going to skip through, but you can play it. Make sure your volume's on when you do watch it. And then after that's over, you'll click to the next slide, and it will walk you through the process of moving a character and making the character say something. So when you do those directions, there's only 3 different steps for making the character move and say something. Then you have the option to try something else, which we have the Add a Backdrop and Add a Sprite here. We can click there to go to those ones, or we can X this out, go to the tutorials, and here's the Add a Sprite, here's the Add a Backdrop. So the Add a Sprite one, same thing as before. I click through here to follow those specific directions in order to add a sprite. Also, I can shrink this if I need to, and I can move it around wherever I would like so it's not in the way. So expand, shrink. So make sure you take care of those tutorials. Once again, it is the Getting Started tutorial, the Add a Backdrop tutorial, and the Add a Sprite tutorial. The last part here says add your project to the number 1 studio. So when you're finished with your project, you will share it, and then it will ask you to make a thumbnail of it. You can follow these directions or just proceed with share. It's just showing a picture of what other people will see when they check it out. And so I shared it, and now I need to go down to Add to Studio. So I click that, and I'm going to put it in Studio 1. Now on mine I don't have any Studio 1s, but I'd click on the Studio 1 and I would hit OK, and that would share that project with the studio. Now if I ever need to see if it's shared, up here it says that it's shared, and I can check to see what studios it's added to by clicking the Add to Studio, and I can see that it's already added to the Getting Started studio, but you need to make sure yours is added to the number 1 studio.